why Save Club might be the best net zero cost model I've ever seen. See, I come from a traditional business background, and I'm going to share a couple stories with you today about a couple of the businesses and explain where I'm coming from. I was part owner of the longest running comedy club in the state of Virginia for a while. And for us to break even, we had to be bringing in a little over $6,000 in 1 week to break even. So if the weather was bad and it rained or we had a hurricane threat or whatever, and even though the people had reservations, they didn't come in, we still had to pay rent. We still had to pay the AC. We still had to pay the comedian. We still had the staff to pay. We still had to pay for the food that was already ready for them to come in, right? So in traditional business, that's what happens with overhead. The beautiful thing about Save Club, it is after a one-time cost of $79, it's $20 a month. That's what I want to talk about. The $20 a month is your overhead. That is it, right? Now watch this. If you can take this Save Club app and take it to Subway next time you go to Subway, or take it to Popeyes or Papa John's, where you save 20% off of all the pizzas that you order, or you take it to the golf course, one of the golf courses listed, or you buy tires at the Firestone and you take this app with you and say, hey, I have a coupon for this, and they take it right off. If you do that, you are going to eliminate your entire overhead, right? So $20 cost equals 20 even. And see, the challenge with this is some people don't realize the power of a break-even point in business. And for you to break even by simply using coupons on your phone is brilliant, right? In fact, it's so low cost and so quick to break even, many people will miss it. So we've got to educate people that just because it is a fast or a low break-even point, a very easy break-even point, everybody can do. See, my experience in networking is that 80% of the people really do very little in networking, but 20% do a lot. But here, the first time, people, the 80%ers can break even by doing something that they're already doing, eating at the same places and purchasing things that they're already purchasing. The Save Club is going to have over 2 million locations as their target in order to go save money at. And this is going to be a global opportunity. So you will be able to save money on things you're already doing. So if we can eliminate overhead, now you have a business at anyone that you refer and you bring on or you grow it all, you are in profit, right? That is so powerful. I was in a networking company a while back that I can talk about. It was Monavie, since they're no longer around anymore. And for one case of Monavie, it had the acai berry. It was an awesome product, but we had to pay $130 for one case of Monavie, and you had to be on one case to be part of the compensation plan. And people would ask me, how many people does it take to break even, right? And I never liked that question, right? Because this was a binary. And so one case was 100 points, even though it costs $130 to get it shipped to your house. So 100 points, well, you made 10% of your lesser side. So if you had 10 people on one side and 10 people on another, and that created 1,000 points, and you made 10%, that's $100. Well, that wasn't enough, right? We had to make $130 total. So you really needed 13 people on your right side and 13 people on your left side to total $130. So the answer is 26 people for you to break even to get to that net zero before you start making a profit. 26 people, right? With Save Club, we have got an opportunity that everyone is going to be breaking even real close to it and might even be making money, because if you're spending 20 here, but then you go save 30 here in the same month, aren't you making $10? Right? I'm not even talking about that. Let's just say it's a break even point. So then every person, even one person that you refer in, is going to be profit. This is why people need to understand the power of what we got our hands on. This is a business model that absolutely will take off and succeed big time if people understand how quickly you can break even, and that the average person can be breaking even with, right? Because really, we used to say in networking, man, if we can get someone to break even, they're not going anywhere. If you can get them to make profit, and isn't that the goal, to make profit? How fast can we make profit? Well, if you're starting at a zero overhead cost, right, everything you do is profit. That's unbelievable. That's awesome. So if you can simply take an app on your phone that has a coupon on it, when you go to Subway or when you go to Popeyes or when you go to Papa John's and you get 20% off all your order, and you say, oh, well, hey, I have a coupon for this, and you show them on your phone, right? Or when you go to buy tires, or when you go to Jiffy Lube, right? Or they even have a Mexican restaurant. It's $5 off if you buy $25 or more. I love this Mexican restaurant, right? They have golf courses, right? And some of them I'm going to save $30 or $40 when I go to them. So I'm telling you, you will have a business at break-even point. So the second part of this is the compensation. And I got to tell you, I'm not part of Save Club because I can save $1 million a month. I like it because it can break you even, and everything else can be profitable. And so there's no risk, right? If you've ever been, well, I'm not sure I want to spend the money to join this business, there is no risk here, right? If you, as long as you're willing to take an app to places that you go and buy, you're going to break even. And then everything else is going to be profit. Now, this is a matrix. So anyone that falls in your tree, you are going to make money from, whether it's people from your upline, whether you do it, whether your people bring in other people. And why wouldn't they, right? If you had a way to have a business at break-even point, any business, isn't that some interest in taking a look at? So what you want to do is pre-enroll, lock in your spot, and then upgrade by Friday so that you can check out this business. Go look at all the ways that you can save. I'm telling you, we have a fantastic model here in place that when people understand what's going on, this is going to take off. So with that, make it a great day.